games, very fascinating stuff. But first of all, you just scroll through it with the comments and
todavía tenemos aquí partida dura, Journey to Grandmaster. Me suena que hemos jugado ya alguna vez.
From the best guys in the world.
Sí, me ha
okay,
ganado
I have another round here.
En su camino
Hopefully I'm gonna finally win the game.
Hacia Gran Maestro
it's a very strong player, I guess. I have played against him. Yeah, twice.
Sí, en alguna de estas.
And so far I have won both of the games. So hopefully it's gonna continue, but today is somehow very tough for me. So we have some kind of a Sicilian.
Venga, voy a jugar así.
And I'm trying to stop the move d4, but maybe I'm not gonna succeed with that because bishop is going to b5.
Sin más.
If I go bishop d7, there is e5. Takes, knight g4. Queen e2.
Me ha sorprendido.
Knight d4 is probably...
Me acabo de sorprender ahí a mi amigo Journey. Tu Grandmaster.
Okay, let's take a risk. So e5, I take it. Well, this variation I like because now I have a pair of bishops pretty much without any problems, and this bishop on c6 is very good, so yeah, I quite like it. I guess e5 was a critical line, but I didn't see why it wouldn't work for me.
Ni siquiera todavía es tan importante.
Of course, he's still active, he's still continuing the attack somehow.
¿Qué quiero hacer? F5, alfil h6, caballo g5, esto lo sabe, vamos.
To make F5
lo que quiero hacer lo sabe todo el mundo.
Okay.
Otra cosa es que me salga bien,
pero... to open up my bishop, at least, yeah, that was
vamos
the
aquí
point.
Con todo.
Okay.
Es que no
reparo,
no reparo en gastos.
Maybe I have knight to h5, because it is blocking the attack, so knight g5 is not possible, bishop takes. Otherwise, I of course want to exchange the queens. So the only move not to exchange the queens would be bishop g5, but then even bishop f6 or maybe...
Curioso, ¿no?
Maybe it's working because bishop g5, bishop f6, pawn takes, I have bishop takes f3, bishop takes f3, f6, sorry, queen takes, knight takes, rook takes. Everything is going off the board, and the resulting endgame should be around equal. If I want to fight for more, then I have to play f6 after bishop g5, but it's very risky because it's gonna make my king more vulnerable, although without the light square bishop for white side, it's not that dangerous. Okay, he just takes here. But then I'm thinking for a second if I can be greedy and take on g7 with the knight, defending the pawn. But knight g5, I have h5, yeah, and then he's gonna sacrifice the rook. Then I guess I have to take. And take probably with a knight, although I'm not even entirely sure. Yeah, let's take with a knight. Still, I have a bishop. I mean, bishop should be stronger than the knight. Position is pretty opened. Not afraid of f6, at least I hope so, because the knight will come to d4. This pawn might eventually become a weakness. And I really enjoy my bishop. Okay, he goes for it. Maybe I'm missing something, maybe some knight d4. But I mean, I can even sacrifice this pawn, knight d4, knight d6, rook e2. Rook will be a monster there. In every case, I don't feel like without the queens, I'm not afraid of this pawn.
Voy a hacer alfil por y caballo de 4 luego.
Knight f4.
Voy a hacer torre por para que vea que lo he visto.
Yeah, but even knight h5 might be an idea. This knight was on h5, it went to g7, to e6, to f4, and now maybe I want to play knight h5 to win the pawn if he plays rook to e1, for example. Or I just want to play rook e6, that would be a much simpler solution.
Bueno, habrá que jugar
rook
eso.
e6 now, takes, pawn takes, and then
si se deshace de este, por lo menos la casilla de 5 espero que en algún momento...
Knight g5. Can I take? Rook e7 doesn't seem to be that dangerous because this bishop is controlling everything. And once I remove this pawn, I can once again play... Okay, now I take with the pawn, definitely. Because in this case, my... Ah, okay, he has knight takes e6. But g2 is also hanging. Maybe I play e5 for now, protecting the knight on f4, but knight e4 is very, very annoying. Also, he has f7. No, I should have taken probably.
Toco.
because now somehow everything is hanging. Maybe h6
¿no?
is available for me though, because if the knight moves, then I take on e4 and on f6. If he plays f7, I hoped that I have king 2 or even king h8 to avoid some knight e6 tricks. So difficult to decide where should the... Let's hope that king h8 works. Let's hope that I haven't missed anything this time. So my point is, after rook takes f4, I can take it because knight e6 is not a fork like it was in the case of king to g7. Otherwise, if the knight goes away, I take on e4 and I take... Ah, no. No, there is a check in the end of the day. Good. I was worried that he's gonna win the... Well, now I can take here, right? And then take on e4 if he takes back. I mean, he has to take back to take the knight on f4 because yeah. Now I'm just taking here. Ah, and rook d6, rook d6, and I can't really save this pawn.
Tengo mis chances, ¿eh?
That's a
Tengo
pity.
mis chances.
That's a pity because now I might lose a lot of pawns, but maybe I have rook d7 after rook e6. Ah, okay, he goes this side. Okay, then king to f6. At least my king is very active and my rook is also coming. And I have a protected passer. So what is it with the pawns? It's equal. Okay, equal is good. Because from a point, from a pawn structure perspective, okay. How do I deal with it? Hopefully I can take... No. Yeah, I was scared to take. I wasn't sure it's winning. Maybe it was. But this I like because I'm gonna get to the e4 pawn and hopefully... I mean, I understand I lose both b7 and a7, but my pawns should be faster. He plays b7 and somehow his rook is very, very passive and I might use it.
Qué mal, me he dejado el deber.
Don't have any time. 2 seconds. Yeah. That was a pity. Check. f3 and now f2. How do I... Yeah, that is probably losing. No, I tried to play for a win and now it's a checkmate. Ah, come on. Somehow today is so unfortunate. But I did my best. I mean, I had 2 seconds. I tried to win the game, and that is what happens if you are trying to win the game, which is not really winning.
Okay. Pero he resistido ahí en el final, que
so
vamos, porque debe ser un final.
Do you think in the very distant future chess
todo el lío que ha pasado aquí?
No, I don't think so. I don't think that chess can be, like, if I understand your question correctly, completely solved because
¿no? ¿Qué jugadas
there are just so many different positions that is...
Torre de A
I don't know
B1
how powerful
en esta posición,
dice
el módulo.
There are so many...
O sea, aquí es que claro, es
E5
que
was actually a blunder here. There are so many variations, so many different positions that it doesn't seem to be, at least to my eyes, possible.
Dice G3 aquí, ahí es que no tiene, claro. G3 que tiene que irse con el caballo, ¿a dónde?
Have you listened to...
Tenía G3 aquí, tenía todos los saques del caballo controlado.
I don't listen to rep at all, so I don't know what you're talking about. What was the biggest upset in your chess career?
Sí, aquí el caballo de dos
dropped 100 elo. Wow, 100 elo is huge.
Y aquí tengo alguna
I feel bad for you. I mean, I don't really care about this title Tuesday result, for example. I mean, of course, I'm upset that I'm losing all of the games, but it's not a big deal. It's not a real rating.
Y esto es lo que hay que ver, ¿no?
doesn't
Porque el final
really
de peones
affect
no sé
me
qué
at
pasa.
any point. It doesn't decrease my chances to become a
Si esto
grandmaster
me
or something like that.
molestaba,
I'm
lo que
just
dice aquí el módulo,
learning
torre
something new.
por,
I'm just
peón por y B5,
getting some
porque tengo que hacer
experience
C3. Yo he
against
pensado
strong
C3,
opponents, which might be useful. But
C4,
yeah,
B3.
dropping 100 elo is
Esto
very,
es lo que he
very
calculado. Mira, dice que tabla, porque claro,
huge.
están más
I guess
avanzados,
it
pero yo tengo mi
was
rey
kind of the
delante
same
y yo
for
voy a
me.
hacer ahí y tú tienes que
I
atender a
definitely
que eso no
remember
se vaya.
losing
Esto lo he calculado.
80 rating points in one tournament, classical tournament. It was